Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. If you are poor, you are not likely to live long. We must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. It is in your hands to make a better world for all who live in it. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Women had not weakened in their resolve to resist. When the women begin to take an active part in the struggle, no power on earth can stop us from achieving freedom in our lifetime. When you are young and strong, you can stay alive on your hatred, but realized later, they can take everything from me except my mind and heart. Losing a sense of time is an easy way to lose one's grip and even one's sanity. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. No single person can liberate a country. You can only liberate a country if you act as a collective. I could not imagine that the future I was walking toward could compare in any way to the past that I was leaving behind. Peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. It is better to lead from behind, and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory. When nice things occur, you take the front line. When there is danger, then people will appreciate your leadership. The brave man is not the one who has no fears. He is the one who triumphs over his fears. We must use time creatively, and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. Know your enemy, and learn about his favorite sport. You will achieve more in this world, through acts of mercy, than you will through acts of retribution. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is inspiring others to move beyond it. One of the things I learned, when I was negotiating, was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison. Lead from the back, and let others believe they are in front. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, for love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. A good head and good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. We must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Many people in this country have paid the price before me and many will pay the price after me. I like friends who have independent minds, because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. Education is the most powerful weapon, which you can use to change the world. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Resentment is like drinking poison, and then hoping it will kill your enemies.